Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing? Okay, let's just check. Let me just check a couple settings. Okay, the screen is not cropped. That's good. Okay, so let's move on. I'm all packed. Let me just finish Duel of the Champions before we move to Inferno. As we're stuck on 3 now, I'm stuck on 34. So basically, this is where you should be if you've been stuck for 2 tries at the same time. It's okay. As I remember, you said you were like 800,000 power, so 33 is quite good. Okay, another Dragon Mutare. Okay, let me just do 2 Duel of the Champions games, and then we can move on to Endless Inferno. So if you're stuck at 34, I'll try to not skip too far ahead, and I'll see what you are against. I'll try to tell you what I will draw. Could you just write down what heroes you're using? Or what heroes you got available? Because you're probably pretty new to the game. By the way, is the sound of the game too loud? Yes, please do tell me. So I can just reduce it a little bit. Let me do that now. Okay, I reduced the sound so it will be more in the background. Yeah, so you are early in the game. Where you need to focus just like I said before, you want that Solmer to 3-star. This is where he shines. 3-star Solmer is as good as a 4-star Solmer, basically. So this is really worth an investment, and this is what I've done first thing on my free-to-play account. Okay, so I've been playing against Dragon Mutare all day today. This is a Duel of Champions. Yeah, I can refresh that. Good. You'll be happy about what's gonna happen once you unlock Solmer 3-star. You'll see that his damage will be significantly higher than it is at the moment. Okay, that will boost your damage quite by a big amount as well. For anger on Ifriti. Do you have orange Ifriti yet? Did you awaken it? Once you awaken it, this is going to be even much stronger. This is the unit that really shines at the moment and is not appreciated by many people. everyone talks about 6-star Devil, but it's not Devil that deals tons of damage, it's actually 3D in a Inferno composition at the moment. Once Devil gets awakened, and yes, then he will be stronger, but not for now. Okay, so most of my dailies are done. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what we got this week. Last week I struggled with a game. Okay, so I can skip to 35. So I'm gonna do it manually. It's gonna take more time, so I can skip to like I can see what's at 34. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll do that way in case it's gonna take me a little bit more time. Okay, the reason I took initial mana is always to take one of them, because when you face high level opponents, most of them will have a lot of artifact power, and most of these artifacts are also maxed out, so my mana regen will be really low at some fights. And I always want some mana, especially when I run in a gala with a giant. Because if I start fight with 0 mana, then I'm pretty much doomed, as I won't be able to unleash giant power until a couple seconds into the fight, and few first seconds are really important if you can take down one of the enemy tanks. Okay, let's go for that. None of these buffs were great, to be honest. Could have gone with Mana Regen as well, but what I'm looking for is tenacity buffs. The run that I've done, and it was the most successful one. I got to floor 78. That was with tenacity buffs. They seem like they are very strong. Okay, so I need to stop at 33 and 34. Hopefully I will not forget. The reason I'm looking for defensive buffs is because at the higher levels, if my tank doesn't survive the first 10-15 seconds, I'll lose. Doesn't matter how much damage I'm doing, and this is what happens. My tanks die very fast. I don't have great tanks. I don't have strong Behemoth or Black Dragon like some people do, so I didn't invest in them, and I don't plan on investing in them. Oops, my apologies. Yes. Okay, so level 31, I stop at 34. So you passed 33 and you are against 34. Okay. So this is what you are against. It's 2 lines and gem. Okay. Yes, so with what you have, what heroes you have, this will be hard for you, because Gem will nullify all the spell damage you got from Solmer and Rashka. Your only way, your only way of winning against that is running strong charges on the bottom line. So it goes against this back line. As soon as you get these 2 units down, you should be okay. However, how much power you have? You have like 700. He's got, okay, so he's got 6, okay. So it is going to be hard for you. You don't run Necro, so if you run Sandra, you would win against that particular gem, because you could run Vampire and Death Knight here, and you would run White. Yeah, you would run White here to silence these 4 units. Now the problem with Gem is she'll trigger Iron Golem's Magic Awakening, so he will be healing himself, and then Droid. This top line, you will not kill it unless you kill all that. So you should focus on this line basically. You should put your damage dealers here and put 2 tanks even maybe here to survive these 3 units. But I think for you, you need to wait for reset and you need to get a different hero, because Gem will nullify all your spell damage. No, either she will shield and she will heal through it, okay? So there's nothing you can do with the heroes you have currently. So this is again another thing, you'll need to be patient. As soon as your power will go up, you will be able to clear all that content. Yeah, exactly. And then yeah, I understand. I see last week I got stuck against Gem as well, mainly because it's hard to auto damage the heals, and also Dragon Mutare. So at level 78 I got stuck because of Dragon Mutare. See that initial 6-second stun just kills my units, because as I said, my tanks usually die within 15 seconds. Especially when you're against harpies, 2 harpy lines, it's like, oh my god. So I got another half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, so let's go. I'm just really sad these endless infernos don't happen during the weekend. I would have more time to play them, and I would have more time to help you guys out as well. Okay, I'm not running anyone with unit recovery. It's the only thing I could have. I really need it. I could go for more mana, but oh, by the way, I'm running weird. Oh yeah, this is why I was running against Dragon Mutare the other day that I lost. No worries, take your time. so slowly getting there. 53, I'll probably get stuck about 60, 65 with quick combat. Okay, level 60. If you guys are stuck somewhere here, just tell me and I'll try to see what we struggle with. So I'll probably just go through them quickly. Okay, level 66, I light. Well, I have really beautiful weather outside the window, so this looks like a storm. It's not a storm. Wind is very high and lots of rain. Okay, 69. Kill, sorry, crack hack. So let's see my friends. 70, okay. So this is where people start to struggle. Yeah, it's like okay. Sandra. Sandra with a lot of damage. Okay, I wasn't that hot. Level 72. Okay, this is something that always makes my life harder, so let's play it that way. Let me just see if I'm actually using, yes, I'm using good artifacts, I'm using good zeros. Okay, so I'm going to, okay, this is it. So let's put a little bit more damage.
Defeated.
As you can see, Dragon Mutara is a really good counter to Astral Beams, mostly because of this 6-second stun at the start. So I'll need to play it a little bit better now. So I need to change my units. First of all, okay, so we want Basilisk away. Let's destroy that line. Skip that damage here. Try it again. Let's use Black Dragon. Okay, I can always run a third tank here if I need to. Sometimes just switching the lines wins you a fight. So this is another thing you should be trying to do, just moving one unit to the other line.
Dragon blood gives me strength. You will obey my orders.
Okay, so it's a top line that is actually a problem.
You are doomed to fail.
If it were a different hero than Dragon Mutara, I would use Gallo here to just destroy it and everything, but with Dragon Mutara it's not that easy. Okay, let's run another tank, we don't need more damage. Let's keep that here. Let's move it that way. Increase here, okay. Let's try it out.
Dragon blood gives me strength.
Okay, so as you can see, my units are stand and one of my tanks just died. However, my angel was able to resurrect just in time. Okay, they need to die, they do a lot of damage. Okay, so it's good. They're down.
I can never be defeated.
Okay, so if I survive this stand period, I'll be okay.
You will obey my orders.
As you can see, sometimes just swapping your lines changes the fight dramatically, and this is what I like about this game, because sometimes moving Ifriti one row to the top wins you a fight. So the next one is Xeren, 4 tanks, Angel, Ifriti, Naga. Okay, so let's keep Naga occupied there. Yeah, let's try it that way. So do I need more power? No. My damage should be good. If I need more damage, I'll trade Magic Airship or Genie away. Because healing in Endless Inferno is not that great if your tanks die within 15 seconds of a fight. Okay, so Skeletons got obliterated. So he's focusing my... Okay. Okay, it's all good. So as you can see, I split the top lane. They're focusing one of my tanks. And I'm focusing his 2 bottom lanes. And thanks to that I was able to win easily, because Naga couldn't even take down my Walking Dead. They got it now, but it's too late for him. Right, so let's see what Tenacity does. I believe we can find it in the stats. It'd be easier for me to explain it to you if I can actually read it. To level up. Okay, so this is chance of taking a crit hit. So if you are fighting against units that have high crit hit rate, like Rock, so you won't be critted as often as you would normally, and to this crit damage, this is what really can kill your units, because it's a burst damage. Okay, if you are fighting against steady damage, Astral can out heal it. When you're fighting against burst damage, this is where Astral struggle a little bit. Okay, so this will be a hard one. Okay, first of all, I'm against Gem, the Gem. So this will be hard, and this magic elemental, he will deal a lot of damage. This line in particular will do a lot of damage because even archmages, they do deal great damage. So what I'm gonna try to do here is, I'm not sure if I'm running skeletons. I haven't seen that. So if I'm running skeletons, the skeleton will spawn here. I can try and move that line. Yeah, so all these units, they might move that way. They move that way, that is not going to work. So let's try it that way. Let's see how the unit movement will work. So I'm hoping this third line of my enemy will focus my Walking Dead. They basically a bait. So, no, they went to the bottom line. Okay, so this is something I'll need to change if I lose. If I kill this behemoth, I killed him before the ultimate of Gem, I'm in a good spot. So I'm getting something else killed. Okay, my Walking Dead is down. 2 of my tanks are down. That's Psychic Elemental. And this is what amazed me in these endless Inferno cities Bone Dragons. They're more tanky than actually the Behemoth himself. Okay, so I need to move. That Walking Dead here. Okay, let's try that. If it doesn't work, I have another idea. I'll just move my lines to the top. I'll leave my Walking Dead on the bottom. So if I leave my Walking Dead on the bottom and move my top lines here, I'll focus this line, and these 2 lines will focus my Walking Dead. As you can see, I'm getting rid of this behemoth quite quickly. Okay, now I'll late it to the party when I shoot. Okay, it's 2 of my tanks dead. And see that Naga couldn't kill Bone Dragon alone. She can kill Behemoth quicker than the Bone Dragon. So let's do what I was supposed to do now. Okay, so I'm gonna swap the lines. Okay, let's try it that way. Yes, you should use Behemoth instead of him, definitely.
You will obey my orders.
Okay, so I got rid of these 2 strong units here. So hopefully it will be a win. However, my Naga is dead. I need more tanks.
Shake the enemy to their core.
Okay, one more trial with Astral, and I will do Gala. Because I believe with Gala I'll actually win it. The only thing I'm missing here is tank power. Sadly, I don't have good tanks, as you can see. It's only 3-star here, but still tank. Accuracy, no, my dendrite is not good. 130,000. Well, he'll be better than that. That's for sure. Okay, so this time around, the Psychic Elemental lived for a long time. He was able to do a lot of damage to my units. This as well really killed me. So I'll do Gallo tactic now. Still, Behemoth 3-star is better than Impact at this stage. As you can see, if I manage to get him down quickly, that would save me a lot of damage. So he survived more than my Naganet. But let's just try something else and show you all my work here. So what we'll do is okay. So this is another thing that I like to do. It works, sometimes it doesn't. That's always worth a try. So what you do is you put Gallo with Giant. And you don't care about anything else. However, I'm playing on my PC, so my timing is not the greatest. So it's not the greatest run. As you can see, I've done what I could have done with my Astral. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try again. All I do is move my Giant around to see where he'll work the best, and then if I can't do it with Gallo, then I'm just gonna get back to Astral. Yeah, so basically I need to get rid of this Psychic Elemental, otherwise there's no chance for me to win. And with Giant first focuses the tanks line, so I need to get back to Astral. So, okay, still got sometimes I can do.
Doomed to fail.
Let's go for more damage. This wall is really killing my units. Is it just green dragon with it's him. I need single I need single tank here. Single unit tank. That's the problem. See, if I had strong behemoth, I'll put behemoth. But I don't have strong behemoth. It's only a 3-star behemoth. Okay, let's try it that way. That's not going to work. So my behemoth just died straight away then. 3 seconds. This was the problem at this level, okay? Tanks die too quickly. So if my tank dies within 3 seconds, I'm just gonna put a tank that dies within 3 seconds and brings me some CC. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spread that as well. So I'll have 4 tanks on more damage down here. Okay, well let's change it that way. I don't need damage. Rock is not bringing anything to my team. What I can do is just see. Should I do more damage? Let's do more damage. Do I have anger? I don't think I have anger. Oh, no, I don't have anger. Hi Uncle Matt, how are you? What I can do here is silence. Let's try with silence. So what level are you guys stuck at? So now I'm hoping for my Earth Elemental to die quickly, so if he dies, he stuns the Psychic Elemental, and I got time to kill it. Well, look at that, okay, so this Psychic Elemental is actually tanking more. 55, okay. This Psychic Elemental is tanking more than the Paladin did. No bad, so my free-to-play account that was about between 55 to 60 as well. It is crazy, it really is. So the only thing that can reduce healing is that. Let's change my machine as well. Okay, so it didn't work too well as well. Jeez, the psychic is really killing my team. Yeah, the thing is, the genie doesn't heal that much. Okay, let's just run a typical comp. Okay, this has to stay to control the psychic, although it doesn't work too well. Let's check. See, if you run in Dragon Mutare, that would be much easier for you than for me, because that 6-second stun will really help. Okay, my Naga is in a great place now. As you can see, she just went into the backline. This is the best thing that could happen to me, because now there's no one to counter my backline. Okay, and she just got obliterated from one spell, from one ultimate, from this gold dragon. So it was great until green dragon did ultimate. Look at that. Oh my god, look at this damage from the green drake. But I've passed it. But that damage was disgusting. That gold dragon just obliterated everything in his path. And I don't know if these units are so beefed up, but that was disgusting. Okay, so 269,000 green dragon. But, oh man, if you saw that, so that was the problem. But after 50 seconds into the game, this became a problem. So luckily my giant was safe and he could deal the damage. And there was also a good moment when the Naga just went into the backline, killed the Archmage and killed the Magical Elemental. As you can see, he only survived 18 seconds, okay? Which is still good. Yeah. That was easy. Okay, unit damage reduction. Yes. So 76. I got 15 minutes left. Okay, and this is where I'm not gonna move any further. First of all, Dragon Mutare counters both my Gal and my Astral comp, and then you have double Harpy line. So that means they will destroy my tanks, and I'll show you why. Then we got Devil, so that means I can't have any backline units in this row. Then I'm against Naga. Okay, so this is a very strong team, and this is where that's for me basically. Okay, this is basically what I need to do. But I know it's a game over. I can't win against Dragon Mutare with that kind of composition. This is where I'll get stuck. And you'll see why. Let's look at this damage of Harpies, okay? So whenever I cast a spell, they reduce my tank's damage reduction, and this is it. Okay, so gonna go for the back line now. Okay, and I'll show you something. Look at that. This is why, okay? So the reason Harpy is so strong against Astral and basically any team that uses spells is whenever a hostile hero casts a spell, the Harpy decreases the unit damage reduction of the units in the same path by 11% for 6 seconds, up to 3 stacks. So she reduces my damage reduction by 30% for all the units in a path. So whoever is in that same lane is fucked. Okay, is brutal. And now he's got 2 lines like that. He's got Devil that can jump into the back line, and he's got Archmage that can control my back line. Naga to do a lot of damage, Black Dragon that you can't control, and see, as well as Ancient Behemoth. So this is where I'll know I'll get frustrated and I'll get stuck. So I got 15 minutes to solve that. And what I will normally run is I'll run something like that. Okay, so all these units are here to buy me time. I'm gonna change to Gale, and I need to survive first 6 seconds of a fight. If I survive and I take down the two tanks, hopefully nothing will kill me. So I am going to slow that down. I can't cast any spells now, okay? The reason I can't cast spells is... Where is the ultimate? Okay, so 10 seconds, so I can actually cast the spells. So this Dragon Mutare was late on her spells. Usually happens that she casts it straight away, so I got 10 seconds, so I can do some damage in the first 10 seconds. And as we saw, my vampires actually die, so we will silence the harp. So I got 10 seconds before her ultimate, so I'll be able to do 5 seconds of damage. Let's see how much damage I can actually do. Okay, so I almost got Behemoth down. And then everything is dead. And this is what I've mentioned, it's 15 seconds into the fight and all my tanks are dead. There's nothing I can do at this power with it. So let's try a different strat. But this is another thing, see, during this during the ultimate. Yeah, actually. During the ultimate, my both charges will not do anything. If it was any different hero than Dragon Mutare, I would be okay. Okay, so I need to move charges down one line. Okay, see, once the Harpy got Spellbreaker, this is me. So for that I really need to increase my power. As you can see, no one's even close to that at the moment. And I've sent my 2 best charges. My vampires are maxed out basically, and they still couldn't take down Genie for like 30-40 seconds. So what I can also try is basically just just go for it.
The undead army. Dragon blood gives me strength. My enemies are my pawn.
Yeah, I forgot about the devil. But this is really annoying. This is why I don't like see whenever I'm against. When I see a setup like that, I know it will be hard because it's either Harpies, Manticore, or Champions, and Champions do a lot of damage here as well. And paired with that, there's just uses sword. Okay. Okay, one more try, and that will be me off for this. Well, I'm going to work, so it will be me off for a couple hours. So what I need to do with my Astral now is invest into Paladin, and I need him at 6-star, so I can have a better tanks than these 2. Or hopefully they will release Dragon Golem, which will be another tank that will fit that, because sadly I'm not gonna invest in Behemoth, because I won't be using Behemoth. He's one of the strongest defensive units, but sadly I don't have Kilgore, so without Kilgore he is not as strong. If I had Kilgore, I will use Behemoth here, because he will buy me like a couple seconds of invincibility, so that's a couple seconds that my unit can do damage with. Okay, so there's a devil. Oops. Let's put some support. So I believe if you're about 7 million power, you should be clearing this constantly. Just do a couple millions of hits. Okay, so Angel just dies. Yeah, just as I figured. There's nothing I can do with that at the moment. Sadly, I'm running out of the time. If I had more time, I would think out of the box, but currently I can't think out of the box. See all of these heroes, the only hero that would stand a chance if you're a free-to-play player will be Jediite. So with Jediite, you have a chance to win against this composition. The reason for that is both your petrification spell that petrifies the units, so that's a CC spell for 2 seconds, followed by Earth Arrows, so that's another stun for 3 seconds, so you buy 7 seconds of time. They gather up, so if you put that in front of your tanks, in the middle of your tanks and in the middle of enemies, 6 of enemy units will get hit by that, so that will do a lot of damage. And if your enemies are stunned, this does double the damage, and then you can follow it up with Mystic Domain that will silence Harpies. So with Jediite you got a chance to win against that because he has a lot of CC and he provides healing as well. The other hero that you could use is Sephiroth. She's got CC as well. Sadly, I don't have good mark on her. I think she will be a good hero as well. Or we can actually try her. So Angel died straight away. Into the one. Some of these free-to-play heroes are really good, but I invested a lot into the paid heroes, so I don't even have spell marks and stuff like that. So what you want to do is you want to stun the harpies, silence them. Okay, I'm not gonna survive that. Petrify that.
I want everything back.
Deal more damage, okay. So as you can see, that was a good CC chain. And then you follow up with that again, so you can CC one line pretty much constantly. This is why setting up is good, and people use her to get to this higher level here. Okay, but sadly I'm not invested into her. And with Jedi, let me show you Jedi quickly. What you can do is, obviously, that doesn't work. So for Jedi, you'll want different heroes that can stay. Let's put that in. Okay, you want Conflux, Earth Elemental. So see enemy devil, he'll jump onto that, and if he kills it, he'll get stunned. Okay, you don't need giant here, but I'll use it just for now. Let's use something different. Okay, so if you're more free-to-play player, you could run something like that. Now that can be replaced. Let's replace that. Right, so my devil is quite crappy. Okay, he will not stand a chance here. If you run an Inferno comp, you can put your devil here. Okay, either here or here, depending on who you want to take down. As you saw, my two charger lines couldn't deal with the backline anyway, so devil might not be the best option here. But you want something here, so as well. We can even put what's her name? Put him. Okay, and let's change hero to. Right, keep in mind this. I will get obliterated because my Jedi has level 3 spells and only 3 staff. But if you do something like that, you can survive quite a long time. So if you open with that Earth Arrow, then if you have Sword of Frost, you can silence everything. You wait for Petrify, Circle Healing. That will keep your units alive, as you can see, nothing's dying. Then you can follow up with another arrow, so you got an extra time. And as you can see, it's even better than my Astral, okay? I survived for longer than with Astral. So if I had better spells and more, my units would be more focused. Because the units that you use with Jedi are different than the units you use with Astral. But it works, right? I survived more than with a couple of tries using Astral. Right guys, thank you for watching the stream. Might stream later tonight, although I'm not sure what time I'll finish work today. Stay safe and enjoy your day. Bye guys.